Your mind works differently when you take notes on paper. And today we're gonna talk about how to take notes and why you should take notes on paper using a pen, even if the person with whom you are at the meeting says that you will receive notes or you will receive a presentation by email later after the meeting. You still should take notes on paper. And I will tell you why. Because there is a method in this madness. And the short answer is your mind works differently when you take notes on paper, and so if you want to remember more from the meeting, it is wise to take notes on paper, even if you throw them away after the meeting, because you will still remember twice the information compared to if you didn't took those notes in paper, just listened to the person with whom you are in the room. But there is more than that, because if you use your hand to take notes, you will also structure better the information in your head, and so if you want to be fast at making decisions, fast at spotting patterns, at spotting new connections between ideas. If you want to have new ideas, it is better to also use pen and paper and your hand. And of course, the third and obvious reason is that you could do it on a laptop. You would not benefit from the additional remembering of information and additional connections between the ideas, but it would look socially awkward if you just concentrated yourself on typing on a keyboard and not on the person with whom you are in the room. On the contrary, if you use a pen and paper, nobody will feel offended when you take notes. You will rather be considered as interested in the conversation. You will be considered as if you were focused on what is happening in the room. And basically it would be positive associations, whereas technology has negative associations, and people would feel very offended if you took your smartphone in front of them and even if you explained, hey, it's just for taking notes, no, it would still be socially very, very awkward. I think that just the benefit of remembering twice the information that you would remember without taking notes on paper, it's worth it. Try it and you will see. But if you don't feel convinced, try it also for the two additional reasons I have mentioned in this vlog, because I think that we are all too accustomed today to people that come into meetings with laptops and use those laptops as shields, as if sitting in front of a person would be a bad thing and you have to shield yourself with some kind of a screen. And I think that that's showing that you are focused and concentrated on what is happening in the meeting and in the room is actually a very, very good communication, non-verbal communication content, and also it shows respect to people with whom you are meeting, and so I think there are only positives to that. And if you need really to have those notes later on and for some reason you will not be satisfied with what will be sent to you, but instead you prefer your notes, you can still scan them and put them into Evernote or Google Drive, and it will be instantly OCR'd and so the text on those notes will be recognized and indexed, and those notes will be searchable, and voila. So please let me know what is your experience with taking notes on paper. Do you agree with those three main reasons I have mentioned in this vlog? And see you in the next episode. Bye bye. How about going for a run? Are you coming with me? So far, the run is going great. And so, running is done.